Bum 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 bum. The Peter Show. Bum 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 bum. All right. Happy Martin Luther King Day tomorrow. I want to reflect on the last couple of weeks. Something really interesting has happened these last couple of weeks that makes me feel ish. New Year's night, I was thinking about this past year. And I came to realize that I regret things I didn't do a lot more than the things that I did do. And I vowed to never pass up an opportunity to do something, even something as mundane as, you guys know, I returned to the dating scene. Even if somebody who already has children and smokes 5 packs a day, I'll still go see her. Why? Because you never know what that might lead to, right? Or, you guys know, sometimes I don't have the best relations at work, but I made it a mission to bump elbows with everybody at work, right? Whether it be the janitors or the police officers there, or everybody else, right? Or when I go out in public to the grocery store, I now treat it. When I go into my favorite grocery store, I now treat the grocery store floor as a speed dating event. I make sure to say hello to everybody in there, whatever the situation is, right? Especially the security guards at the store, because that's one relation I really needed 2 years ago. That's become a source of trauma for me. Seeing the grocery store of security guard and making sure I have good relations with him, right? So on a good day when I'm not sick, I make sure to show him my Lego build, tell him about a recent sporting event, or any number of things, right? Ask him how his day was. If he hasn't been around for a few days, ask him, hey, how was your time off, or something like that. I make sure to do that, because that's one source of equity that I desperately needed 2 years ago and I didn't have. And then my Lego builds, obviously. And you got to remember how my art career began. It all began because of a toxic job that I had. I didn't get along with the boss. I was working at a tutoring center, but I really got along with one of my favorite students. And he brought something really fancy into the office. And it led up to me beginning my art career. And so I was thinking about that on New Year's night. And I remember thinking, God, it would be really a shame if I took a mental health day only to miss something like that. So I vowed to take every hour at work. So everybody who wants to meet up at a social event, every hour at work, every interaction at the grocery store, I now make it a mission to not let any of that slide. Well, the problem is that there's only so much of me to go around, and I find that I've been really burnt out as a result of that, to the point that actually important things start to slide, right? So, for example, missing sleep, and then my work performance starts to slide, or responding to everybody on Bumble, and now the people that actually matter on Bumble, now my performance with them actually slides. It's just a no-win situation. I want to have more moments like that time when my student brought in that fancy periodic table to work, right? I want to have more moments where an inspiration causes me to stop drinking soda, right? I was 16 years old. Something happened that inspired me to stop drinking soda. I want to have more of those little moments, but the act of chasing them actually chases them away for some reason, right? So that's a big source of conflict that I want to sort out this year. This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.